Hi everybody, Mike Avelar from Avelar Home Inspection Inc. Today I'm going to speak about aluminum wiring. Aluminum wiring was used from the mid-1960s up until about 1978. The reason for that was that at the time that there was a copper shortage and the price of copper was very expensive, so they decided to use aluminum. Unfortunately, they discovered that there were some issues with it. For example, they would have to use a 12 gauge aluminum wire instead of a 14 gauge on a 15 amp circuit. Firstly, aluminum has a higher coefficient of thermal expansion than copper does. So what that means is when aluminum heats up, it'll expand more than copper. What happens when you connect a copper wire to an aluminum wire is that as the aluminum wire expands more rapidly than the copper wire is actually pushed away from the aluminum wire, causing a loose connection. The other downside with working with aluminum is that it's more malleable than the copper. Sometimes the electricians would accidentally nick the aluminum conductor, which would cause a weak point in that conductor. As we know, all metals rust. So copper, usually when copper is corroding, you'll see that greenish stain. This isn't really an issue when trying to conduct electricity, because that copper oxidation is actually a really good conductor of electricity. However, when aluminum starts to corrode, the corrosion has a higher resistance. This means more heat. As a result of all these problems, somebody came up with a really great idea. They created some devices that are Cu-Al, it's copper aluminum or aluminum copper, and it allows folks to integrate aluminum wiring systems and copper wiring systems. It's also very important that when you're integrating those systems that you use the appropriate antioxidant on all aluminum and copper connections. If you have any more questions about your electrical system, please don't hesitate to give me a call. And of course, remember that if you do need electrical work, to hire a licensed electrician. Thank you very much, and have yourself a great day.